Hello, we are now live on all sides. It's always nice when that happens pretty quickly. So, welcome to another episode of Coming Into Being. So, this has been a very intense month in a lot of ways. Hey, Cherie. And if you're stopping in, you feel free to say hi in the chat, just because it's always fun to know who's out there. Besides just numbers. So, this month has been really intense in a lot of ways, and it keep coming back to this. This is like the last two times we were really just going into just kind of a deep, still space, and it kind of feels like today we're probably heading in that direction. And I see I don't have my water with me, so hopefully my voice will not get dry. Another reason to just go silent today. But all right, so let's take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Let's count to 10 or more if you can, holding your breath at the top. And then just let it all out really fast and really deep all the way. Letting yourself come back to your awareness on your chest, just feeling your breath, just noticing your breath. Close your eyes and just feel that expansion of the chest. And letting your awareness just really kind of sink down. Being aware of the front, being aware of the sides, like your armpits, even your shoulders, but your armpits, your side of your body with your ribs. Maybe the underarm that's against the rib side. And then being aware of the back. Hey, Asta. Welcome. And letting yourself become more aware of the back. And it's like a circle that expands and contracts. Letting yourself come into that deeper level inside. And from that place, so we're in that chest area, and noticing how that's just, you've become kind of more kind of aware of it, more tuned in, feeling it more. And then dropping down to, you can keep your awareness on the chest and the movement of the chest, and then allowing yourself to, as you're aware of that expansion and contraction of the chest area and the ribs, to become aware of your lower abdomen, your whole pelvic area, pelvic floor, which is what we sit on all the time, but we don't really think about that. Bone structure that's just like a seat. So keep focusing with both, just the expansion, contraction of your ribs, and with your awareness also on like the hips, the pelvic floor, you can focus on that bone structure. That's like a little basin again that you're sitting. You'll be sitting right on that. It's like your seat. Let's just stay there for a minute. Let's just stay there and really allow ourselves to move down in our breath, focusing on that expansion. Maybe once in a while, just exhale all your air out. Your lungs, just kind of let it go all the way out, kind of push it a little further, kind of contracting the ribs a little bit more to just exhale even more air out until it's like you can't, until it just kicks in by itself and you breathe in again. That has a way of kind of breaking that kind of anxiety pattern. There's a lot of that, even when we feel like we're not impacted, because the media outlets there are, what's the word? I'll just say prepped to keep you in that state, basically. Not saying they necessarily do that intentionally, but maybe they are, maybe they're not, but that's what's happening. It keeps you on the state of alarm, which is a state of anxiety, a state of just key. So coming into that breath, coming into just feeling that, again, expansion and contraction of the ribs, and feeling your whole torso, even the lower belly is expanding and contracting also. Notice how deep your breath is going. If it's like staying at the top, if you're not really, if it feels like you're really just kind of the top of the chest in terms of your breathing, that's a state of stress and anxiety. So bring your awareness to the lower ribs. And you can even put your hands, your fingers on the front, around the ribs, your thumbs on the front or back, whichever way is easier, like this or like that, and put your awareness on your hands, feeling those ribs pushing against the fingers, just to help you bring your awareness down lower. And just keep your awareness there. I'm going to just ground the group more. You might notice yourself more relaxing more. As we come into our bodies, as we connect in more deeply and connect into the earth, that helps us to relax more. Everybody's talking about the Schumann resonance more recently. It's like one of those hot topics out there. So but basically the earth, the frequencies of the earth, vibration of the earth, and allowing yourself to drop into that and connect in. earthing, grounding, however you want to call it. And feeling yourself just sinking down, floating down, melting down, all the way down into the core of the earth. And just keep focusing on your breath. And whenever you feel inclined to, go ahead, whether I say it or not, of just kind of taking a nice deep breath in from that deep, deep space, that deep earth, or even deeper than that. There's more that's coming through. And on the in-breath, just bringing those frequencies in through, all the way through your body, feeling yourself just fill up. Letting yourself be regenerated, rejuvenated, refreshed. And if you feel like it, just let yourself drift off. You'll pop back in. Your spirit will bring you back in. Yeah, there's a much deeper space that's coming through. If you feel that, it feels different than the earth. So really just let yourself connect to that and come in to that deeper space. And allowing yourself to just relax into it. It's kind of a deeper, I would say, primordial space that we're kind of tapping into right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you're welcome to join along too with the just kind of humming like internally. It helps to reset that vagus nerve and kind of break up as stuckness energetically and frequency wise, just kind of sending that vibration through. I can't quite go as deep as I'd like to. I just don't have that range, at least right now. Yeah, that's better. Just letting everything just melt, except just that state of being.
So again, just when or you feel the inclination to, take a nice deep breath, maybe holding it at the top and just allowing it, just releasing it out slowly all the way out, coming into that deeper breath. Okay, so we're going to come back up to core earth level now. And just notice what happens, what that feels like. Very interesting, because I'm kind of noticing this kind of buzz in there. It's kind of interesting, like a beep, you know. And then coming back up to the surface of the earth. And see if you notice that. See what any changes you notice. Might be subtle, so just, and don't dismiss it. Just kind of just notice what you notice. And then when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes. And look around you and stay aware of your body, your physical form. As you notice your environment, kind of just feeling that space we're kind of sharing at this moment. And yeah, I would love to hear what people felt with that shift coming back. You know, maybe going down, but going back, coming back up. Kind of were more specific about that. You know, what did you notice? Did you feel? Did you feel that difference with each level? What did that feel like? Be cool to you share if you'd like to share that. And even right now, you might be able to notice kind of the deep space that we were in, maybe kind of a little bit more distant in the awareness, and then there's that core level. Oh, and Astra, I don't know how long you've been here, Astra, but I just noticed you're on there. And so a little closer to the awareness is that kind of core earth, and then and kind of what just kind of noting it as surface. So just kind of just staying present with yourself. See if you notice that. But also, I'd love to, if anybody would like to share what they notice with each. That'd be cool. Cool to hear. Kind of, it's really nice to just come into these deeper states and deeper space. We can just everything in our being just kind of relaxes and lets go. The mind lets go. All this surface stuff kind of lets go, and then there's just this deep relaxation that can come into to the nervous system, and then through the muscles, through all the functioning of the cells when we give ourselves that time. So it's nice to have a group space like this, but it's also something we can do. Sometimes it's just a little bit more challenging to do it by ourselves. But it's possible. That's the reason we do things like meditation or just focusing on our breath, is to really connect more deeply. So as everybody's sitting there, I'm just going to flash my value donation code up there if you would like to feel inspired to donate. That's on YouTube and Instagram. If you're on Instagram, that's Facebook and YouTube. If you're on Instagram, you can go to the link for Coming into Being, and I believe that takes you to a page on my website where there's you can do the donation over there. It's kind of hard to all right, time to leave, time to end this because it feels good. Yes, this is thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, welcome. So Sherry, I hope that was a good start to your day. I know you're kind of on the early side over where you are. And whoever else is out there, I just see the names as they show up. So if you're out there, I just see a number. Unless I see your name, I don't know you're out there. Just a number that you're not. So, all right, just take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top. Let's take it up more to the surface level even more. Hold that breath at the top. Relax and let it go. And really come into your body, moving into that body awareness. Move around, just kind of put your awareness on your cheekbones, on your earlobes, maybe on the back of your lower neck, your armpits, your hip bones, about the back of those knees. I needed it. Always helps me get out of my head and find peace. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to do it in a group because that just amplifies that, So it really gives us, sometimes it's great to have that extra support of someone else. So here with the group. So I'm glad. Always nice to have you join. Your chickens. I hear your chickens clucking away. I hope they're happy too. So very good. Yeah. And like Cherise says, get out of your headspace and just find that tranquility and that peace, because it's there. It's always there. And when you have so much being blasted at you all day long, with whatever's out there, and it's unless you live in a small place. I live in a small place. It's nice. They don't have CNN blasting all over the place or whatever else, like you see at the airports, like you see everywhere. A lot of places. Just so it's nice. It's really nice to just get into that space, to break out of that and really just find yourself again. Find yourself in the sense of like, okay, now I can hear myself. I don't hear all this other stuff. I don't have that thrown in my face. I just kind of hear myself again. So really good. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Every Wednesday, as always, this is a great time to just hang out and just be. And the agenda is whatever shows up in the moment to do where we need to go in that moment. So thank you all for stopping by, and see you in the ethers and wherever else we meet up. If it's here, if it's somewhere else. And take care.